All right, you ready? Okay. Again, thank you all for being here, supporting me in my speech. I'll go ahead and get started. Have you ever wondered why some people live longer and healthier than others? Why some people seem like they get stricken with a disease and die fairly young, while others may live to be, throughout their life, generally healthy and live to be well over 90 years old, fully independent and can take care of themselves. Today I would like to talk about colloidal minerals and introduce you to the foremost expert in the field. I also would like to look at some research that has been done about the possible benefits of colloidal minerals in humans. In this presentation, I will go over the following information: what are colloidal minerals, how colloidal minerals work, if people should take colloidal minerals, and at last, some possible benefits from using colloidal minerals. First, let me introduce you to the foremost expert in this field. His name is Dr. Joe Wallach. He has been involved in biomedicine for over 30 years. He has received his DMV as a veterinarian from the University of Missouri. And he's also received an ND from the National College of Neuropathic Medicine from Portland, Oregon. In 1991, he was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. And a few years later, he produced the world-famous audio tape, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Wallach argues that virtually all known diseases and medical conditions are caused from nutritional deficiencies. His approach to someone suffering with a medical condition is to treat them with colloidal minerals, which he claims has cured many people. So what are colloidal minerals? According to Dr. Wallach, a colloidal mineral is organic in form. It means it's derived from plants only. A colloidal is a particle substance that retains its identity and remains in liquid form. A colloidal is 70 or 7,000 times smaller than a red blood cell, so small that it can go through glass. So how do colloidal minerals work? Colloidal minerals have a natural negative charge. This charge increases transportation of other nutrients, also increasing absorption up to 97 to 99%. Because the stomach lining is positively charged, this electrical combination will extract toxins and heavy metals from the body and flush them out. Should people take colloidal minerals? Well, first we need to understand a few things. There's three classifications of supplements. First, there are metallic supplements. These are Citron, Theragram, 1 a day, Tums. These are metallic minerals. The body cannot absorb metal, so the body just passes it on through, excreting it out in the waste. Metallic supplements do the human body no good. Next is chelated supplements. A good example of chelated supplements is prenatal vitamins. What they are a metallic mineral that has been coated with a protein or sugar coating to trick the body into thinking that it can absorb it. However, when the supplement has been absorbed about halfway, the body realizes that it needs to stop. It is a metal, and then it's passed on through the body in the waste. Only half absorb. But the last classification of supplements is colloidal minerals. Colloidal is plant-derived. The plant produces the nutrient, and it's in a form that the human body can absorb, therefore getting the most benefit out of the nutrient it has within its fibers. This is the way God had designed and intended the process to work. According to Dr. Wallach, there are 90 essential nutrients in the human body that we need every day in certain amounts. There are 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 3 fatty acids. A deficiency in any one of these can lead to a major health problem. Now I wish to refer to U.S. Document 264, the 74th Congress in the Second Session. This was addressed in 1936 for the purpose to bring light to the problem back then the United States farm soils had, which were 80% depleted of their minerals, which led to nutritional deficiency diseases. The document declared that the only way to prevent nutritional deficiency diseases is to take nutritional supplements. One can see that the Bible does agree with the nutritional means to maintain a healthy life. Genesis chapter 2, verse 7 says, "And the Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground, Mankind's physical body is made out of minerals that is found in the earth, proteins also, vitamins and acids. Now let's take a look at some possible benefits colloidal minerals has contributed to people. One study that was done several years ago in Linux, China, which is an area that has a high rate of esophageal and gastric cancers, and residents chronically have a low intake of several nutrients. There were 4 groups in this study, but the group that received the most benefit was the group that was given the trace mineral selenium along with vitamin E and beta-carotene. This group showed an overall 13% reduction in cancer mortality rate in the 5-year study, which is very huge in the medical industry. People groups also in different areas of the world live well over 120 to 140 years all the time. Dr. Wallach points this out, points the people and places out in his Dead Doctors Don't Lie tape. He mentions the Tibetans in western China who are known to live up to 120 to 140 years. As you'll see behind me is a Tibetan lady who is celebrating her 180th birthday. She is in her full mind, she's able-bodied, and she gets out and tends her garden. Also the people in southeastern Peru, known as the Titicacas, who are also known to live up to 120 to 140 years old. All these areas have common denominators. They live on high elevated glacier mountains. They drink the substance called glacier milk. And they live on these glacier mountains. They irrigate with this glacier milk year after year, crop after crop. And the glacier milk houses metallic minerals, which when they irrigate their crops with it allows the minerals to return to the soil, and when they eat their crops, their bodies can use and absorb it, and giving them optimal health and longevity. According to Dr. Wallach, colloidal mineral supplements must meet certain qualifications. They must be liquid, they must be negatively charged, and they must come from the only place in the United States that you can harvest naturally in its entirety all the colloidal minerals, which is in an area in southeastern Utah called the Rockland Mines. Most vitamin stores have them, but always check with the company before you buy the product to see if it meets these specifications. I hope this information has been helpful to you by giving you this information I presented. It's just another thing to consider in our health. We are ultimately responsible for making good and wise choices in our health and well-being. Colloidal minerals may be something to consider. Thank you. May God bless.